Do4 is on the posterior midline, below the spinous process of L2. Do12 is on the posterior midline, below the spinous process of T3. Do14 is on the posterior midline, below the spinous process of C7 in a depression.
To locate gallbladder 20, palpate up the groove in between the sternocleidomastoid and trapezius muscles. As you get to the base of the occiput, you will find a nice depression. Gallbladder 20 is in the centre of that depression. Do20 is located in relation to the midpoint between the glabella and the occiput. Place the heel of your palm on the glabella and the occiput. Fold your fingers around the skull to find the midpoint. Do20 is located 1 cun posterior to that midpoint. It typically lies in a nice dip. There are several other nice dips slightly further back, which are other do points. So don't be tempted to go further back than 1 cun posterior to that midpoint. Do24 is located on the anterior midline, midway between Do23 and the anterior hairline.
Heart 7, which is at the flexor aspect of the wrist joint, at the proximal border of the pisiform bone, the radial to this flexor carpal ulnaris tendon. In order to bring this tendon into relief, if you get the patient to put their thumb and their little finger together, that will bring that tendon up. And just relax. Articulate the wrist and pop your point in.
Large intestine 11 is located at the midpoint between lung 5 and the prominence of the lateral epicondyle of the humerus. Typically, this is at the end of the transverse cubital crease when the arm is fully flexed. Spleen 6 is located 3 cun superior to the medial malleolus, half a finger breadth posterior to the medial crest of the tibia. Be sure not to place this point actually on the bone. Stomach 36 is located approximately 13 cun superior to the prominence of the lateral malleolus on the anterior border of tibialis anterior. The easiest way to find it is to palpate down the tibial tuberosity. Find the base of the tibial tuberosity and move slightly laterally until you fall into a nice dip on the anterior border of tibialis anterior. This point is also 3 sun inferior to the inferior border of the patella.